Oh, I was looking at my rifle the other day. I got this thing like 10, 15 years ago. Traded a three-wheeler for it. Because, you know, we've been seeing this fascism thing creep into America for that long or longer. You know what I'm saying? Long time. I wanted to talk about resistance itself. You know, we all strive to be warm, fuzzy, compassionate human beings. So it seems at odds, you know, when we potentially take up arms or do something against the government. Or for that matter, our neighbor. So I asked Divinity about it, to clarify the issue for me. Because we all want to do the right thing. So a few days later, after I asked the question, I got into a discussion with sheriff deputies on the street there. They were just sitting there minding their own business, really. But one of them was milking his pistol. You know, they stand up there talking to you and they put their hand on their pistol like they're gonna shoot you or some asinine thing. That always bothered me, so I called him on it. Told him not to frickin' do it. He was an arrogant jerk about it, I thought, and I just got so angry and frustrated. You know, when that anger and frustration comes up, I like to define those things. You know, it's a natural defense, isn't it, when you're cornered into a box or something. That you want to fight for your right, for your liberty or your freedom, for your security, whatever, even against government. It's one of the laws of nature. You know, if you take a squirrel and try and shove him into a box, he's going to light up like a firecracker and gnaw your hand down to the nub. You know what? It's not the squirrel's fault. It's yours. It's your fault for trying to impose your will upon another human being, or another being, period. You know what I'm saying? When the time comes to do something, just let that natural energy flow, man. It's their karma. They've made the decision to impose their will upon you, not vice versa. You know what I'm saying? There was a story told to me, I wanted to tell everybody. Why, like 20 years ago, I heard this story. It's about a nurse in Nazi Germany. She ended up working for a doctor, who will not mention, who conducted experiments upon people. She knew it was wrong. But, you know, she was just a nurse. She wasn't a commando, and she didn't know anybody in the resistance, really. What could she do? The only thing she could figure out to do was it was her job, evidently, to write down the results, the experiments. So she did what she could do, and she fudged those results so that the Nazi war machine didn't benefit from the experiments. You know what I'm saying? Just a small thing, but a bunch of little small things become a big thing, don't they? And when the time comes to resist, which you will naturally do, because we're all starting to feel cornered in that box, just do whatever comes to you. Doesn't have to be a big thing. You don't have to go all chaotic Mad Max or anything. But you can do something. If nothing else, stand up and say something. Tell them you know what's wrong. Anyway, good luck, everyone.